Hello students, this is your maths teacher Pooja Garg. Welcome you all in my online classes for class 10th mathematics. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel Power of Mathematics by Pooja Garg. Students, today we will start new chapter, that is chapter number 9, Applications of Trigonometry, in which we will discuss some word problems based on height and distance. Students, as we have already done chapter number 8, Introduction of Trigonometry, in our previous classes, where we learned all these formulas till now, which is very helpful in trigonometric questions, especially these trigonometric ratios, inverse relation and this value table. So we have to remember these, all the rules and the formulas. But in trigonometry there are word problems too, which are also equally important, and to solve them correctly along with these formulas we should also understand the following terms. So students, the very first one is horizontal level, second line of sight, angle of elevation, and the last one is angle of depression. Let's understand each of these in more simple terms. So here first of all we will talk about horizontal level. When we look straight or parallel to the ground, the line is called horizontal level. Second is line of sight. Now, the line formed by the observer's eye to the point is called line of sight. Whenever observer is on the ground or on the top of building, then the line is called line of sight. Now, the third one is angle of elevation. When we look up or raise our head, the angle formed by the line of sight with the horizontal level is called angle of elevation. The last one, angle of depression. When we look down or lower our head, the angle formed by the line of sight with the horizontal level is called angle of depression. So remember all these key points. It will help you a lot while solving problems. Now students, we will start word problems from exercise number 9.1 of chapter 9. So here, as you know students, here the first question is, a circus artist is climbing a 20-meter long rope which is tightly stretched and tied from the top of the vertical pole to the ground. Find the height of pole if the angle made by the rope with the ground level is 30 degree. So students, here we'll apply the basic knowledge which will help us in drawing an accurate diagram, which is the most important part of these word problems. So here you can see and you can observe in this figure that we'll consider pole as AB. Here we will consider right triangle first. Fine. So as we know that pole is always a vertically straight, so it means it makes a 90-degree angle, right? Consider AC as a rope which is 20 meter long. According to this given question given to you, that angle made from this rope with the ground level is 30 degrees. So here we'll consider this angle as 30 degree, means here it is an angle of elevation. Now we know that the side opposite to acute angle is considered as perpendicular. Side adjacent to acute angle is considered at base, and the side opposite to 90 degrees considered as hypotenuse, because here we'll use the concepts of trigonometric ratio. According to this question, we have to find the height of pole. So let's start how we will solve. So here first of all you will write the given things. Let the rope length of rope, that is AC, is equals to 20 meter. Angle ACB is given as 30 degree, and we have to find the height of pole, that is AB. Consider it as H meters. Now we will consider this right triangle, that is ABC, right angle at B, in which I am going to apply trigonometric ratios. Now the problem is this, which trigonometric ratio I'll apply, because total we have 6. So here you can observe we have the length of hypotenuse, means 20, and I need to find which side, AB, that is perpendicular. So here which two relations we have using perpendicular and hypotenuse. So 2, that is either sine theta or cosec theta. So better we will use here sine theta, which is equals to opposite side divided by hypotenuse, right? So here I am going to take sine theta, that is sine 30 degree, which is equals to AB upon AC. Just substitute the value. As we know that sine 30 degree is equals to 1 upon 2, which is equals to, put the value of AB and AC as H and 20 respectively. Now after simplification we'll get H as 10 meter. It means the height of pole is 10 meter. So here you can see we applied the concept related to trigonometric ratios, values table, and the definitions we learned in the starting of this chapter. I hope this question is clear to you. Now students, we will discuss question number 2, which says a tree breaks due to storm and the broken part bends so that the top of the tree touches the ground, makes an angle of 30 degree with it, and the distance between the foot of the tree to the point where the top touches the ground is 8 meter. Find the height of the tree. So here you can first of all observe how to make the correct diagram. That is the most important thing in these questions. So consider this is a tree. Suppose it is broken due to storm from this point and it bends and its top touches the ground. So here if you will observe, we'll get a right triangle somewhere. So here now you can see this angle B considered as 90 degree. Angle C is an acute angle because this top touches the grounds and makes an angle of 30 degree with it. And here you can observe this side opposite to 90 degrees considered as hypotenuse, and the side BC, because here it is given that the distance between the foot of the tree to the point where its top touches is 8 meter, means BC is considered as 8 meter, that is base, and the side opposite to acute angle is considered as perpendicular. So this is a correct diagram of this question. Now the question arises, here we have to find the height of the tree. So what we will do here, you can observe, suppose this point top of the tree is considered as suppose D. So it means we have to find BD, and you can observe this broken parts bend down, right? So it means the length of this AD is equals to this. So here if I want to find the height of the tree, so what I'll do, I will just simply add AB plus AC. So let's see the solution. So here you can observe, consider this figure. So here you can observe BD is a tree and AD is a broken part which touches the ground at point C. So it means AD is equals to AC. Now let this angle be as 30 degree, BC as 8 meter, and consider this AB as X meter and value of AD and AC as Y meter. Now we have to find the height of tree. So height of tree means X plus Y. Now we will consider this right angle triangle ABC. Now again the question is which ratio we will consider out of those 6 trigonometric ratios. So here you can observe this is perpendicular, this is base, and this is hypotenuse. So we have to find both the values, right? So it means perpendicular upon base, first of all we'll consider that is equals to tan theta. So here if I will consider tan 30 degree is equals to AB upon BC, that is perpendicular upon base. Just simply put the values. So what you will get, x upon 8 is equals to 1 upon root 3, which gives x is equals to 8 upon root 3. Leave it as it is, give this as equation number first. Now we have to find the value of y also. Now for this you can consider sine 30 degree. Sine 30 degree means perpendicular upon hypotenuse. It means x upon y is equals to 1 by 2 because sine 30 degree is equals to 1 upon 2. So here after simplification we'll get y is equals to 2x. Now simply we can put the value of x as 8 upon root 3. So after solving we'll get the value of y as well, that is 16 upon root 3. Now we have to find the height of the tree. So height of tree is what? X plus y. Simply add these two values. After adding you will get 24 upon root 3. But students, you know that we cannot leave answer in this form because root 3 is in denominator, means irrational number is in denominator. So to remove this irrational from denominator, we have to do rationalization. After doing rationalization, we'll get the height of the tree as 8 under root 3 meters. So hence in this way we can calculate the height of the tree. I hope this is clear to you. Now students, we will consider question number 4. Which says the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from a point on the ground which is 30 meter away from the foot of tower is 30 degree. Find the height of the tower. So again, first of all we'll make a correct diagram. So in this you will consider a right triangle in which we'll consider, as you know, this tower. Consider this AB as a tower, and you know that this is always a vertical, so consider this angle B as 90 degree, right? So here AB as a tower, let C be the point on the ground, which is 30 meter away from the foot of the tower, right? And makes an angle of 30 degree, means this angle is 30 degree. And here this distance BC is considered as 30 meter, and it is base, and the side opposite to acute angle is considered as perpendicular, and the side opposite to 90 degrees considered as hypotenuse. So you have to remember these points. First of all, you will take the tower which is vertical as 90 degree here, angle B. Then AB is considered as tower, C is a point which is on the ground, which makes 30 degree angle from the ground, means angle of elevation, right? And the distance between the foot of the tower and this point is 30 meter. So see how to find the height of the tower. So let's see. In this again I will consider this right triangle, and I need to find this height of the tower. Consider AB as a height, right? So here you can observe this is perpendicular and this is base, and the relation between perpendicular and base will get either tan or cot. So better we'll use tan theta. So tan theta is equals to what? Opposite side divided by adjacent side, means perpendicular upon base. So here tan theta is equals to 1 upon root 3, which is equals to AB upon 30. So in the value of AB is equals to 30 upon root 3. Again, this is almost the answer, but this is not final answer, because again root value means irrational number is a denominator. So what we will do, simply we will rationalize. So after doing rationalization, we'll get the height of tower as 10 root 3 meter. So I hope this is clear to you. Now next we will discuss question number 6. A 1.5 meter tall boy is standing at some distance from a 30 meter tall building. The angle of elevation from his eyes to the top of the building increases from 30 degree to 60 degree as he walks towards the building. Find the distance he walked towards the building. So again, first of all, we'll make a correct diagram. So here you can observe, consider this DC as a boy whose height is 1.5 meter. Now, according to question, this AB is building which is 30 meter high, and a boy is moving towards the building, and the angle increases from 30 to 60 degrees. So when he moves towards the building, then the angle of elevation, because this is the eyes, observer's eyes. So here this is a horizontal level. So when he looks to the top of the building, this is called the angle of elevation, and it increases to 60 degree when he walks towards the building. And here we have to find the distance he walked towards the building, means according to this figure we have to find DE. So here first of all we have to take this AB as a height of building, angle ADF is 30 degree, and angle AEF as 60 degree. Now first of all I am going to find the side AF. So here you can observe, if I will subtract BF from AB, I will get AF, which is equals to 28.5 meter. Now first of all I will consider this. Here basically we have two right triangles. So first of all I will consider this triangle AEF, in which I need to find EF, means base. So here perpendicular is given to you as 28.5. So here we can take tan theta as perpendicular upon base, means tan 60 degrees equals to AF upon EF. Just substitute the values, we'll get the value of EF as 28.5 divided by root 3 meter. On the same way, you can consider AFD triangle. Triangle AFD, in which angle D is 30 degrees. So again we'll consider tan 30 degrees equals to AF upon DF. Substitute the values, we'll get the value of DF, which is equals to 28.5 under root 3 meter. It means I got the value of DF as well as EF, but I need to find here this distance, that is DE. So here we will see the distance walked by the boy towards the building is what? DE. And DE how we will find? DF minus EF. Just substitute the value after solving. You will get it as 28.5 bracket 3 minus 1 divided by root 3. After solving, you will get this. But here again you can observe under root 3 means irrational number is in denominator. So do rationalization. After doing so, we'll get 19 into under root 3 meter. Means this is a distance that boy walked towards the building. I hope this is clear to you. Now students, we will discuss question number 8. And it says a statue 1.6 meter tall standing on the top of a pedestal from a point on the ground. The angle of elevation of the top of the statue is 60 degree and from the same point the angle of elevation of the top of the pedestal is 45 degree. Find the height of the pedestal. So again the most important thing to make a correct figure. So let's see. Here you will see in this figure this AB is considered as pedestal, and you know pedestal means the base or the support on which a statue stands. So here consider this AB as a pedestal and AC as a statue whose height is 1.6 meter. Now according to question, there is a point on the ground. Suppose this point P is on the ground. The angle of elevation of the top of the statue is 60. Means from this top of the statue the angle of elevation is 60 degree, and from the same point the angle of elevation to the top of the pedestal, where the top of pedestal point A is 45 degrees. So here this angle is considered as 45 degrees. So the most important here is the correct figure. So now we will see how to solve it further. Now students, you will see how to solve it further, as we need to find the height of the pedestal. So here we'll consider that pedestal as AB according to this figure. So since the statue is perpendicular to the ground, so it makes a 90 degree angle. Now we will consider triangle first of all ABP, in which we'll consider we have to find AB, and again you can observe BP both are missing here. So what we will do in this case, first we'll consider 10P is equals to AB upon BP. Put the values. 1045 degree is equals to AB upon PB. As you know 1045 degree is what? 1, which gives AB is equals to BP. Give this equation number 1. Similarly, we will consider triangle CBP, in which theta is 60 degree. So same way we will consider 10 theta, which is equals to opposite side divided by adjacent side. So here 1060 degree is equals to CB upon BP. Just substitute the values. 1060 degree is equals to under root 3. This as it is. Just take this BP into multiplication, and you know that BP is equals to AB from equation number 1. So just replace this BP by AB. So what we will get? Under root 3 AB is equals to, now you can observe this CB. CB is a combination of, here you can observe CA and AB. So again I can split this CB as CA plus AB. And we know the value of CA. Just substitute the value of CA as 1.6. Now solve for AB. So we will get the value of AB, because here we have to find the value of AB only, which is equals to 1.6 divided by under root 3 minus 1. Again we will not leave the answer here. So what is the next step? Yes, we have to do rationalization. So we will multiply numerator and denominator by under root 3 plus 1. So after solving we will get AB as 0.8 into under root 3 plus 1. So hence we can say that the height of the pedestal is 0.8 bracket under root 3 plus 1 meters. I hope this question is clear to you. Now students, this is a home task, and please try the remaining questions, question number 3, question number 5, question 7 and question number 9 of exercise 9.1. Try to make the correct figure first of all. And I hope this concept related to height and distance is clear to you through this video. Thank you so much students for watching this video. I hope you like it, and don't forget to write your name, class, roll number in the comment section.